Hello.
It's nice to see you again,
Yeah,
Kobe.
nice to see you.
Yeah, how's your day?
Yeah, it's good. Nothing special. How about you?
Sorry, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. What? Oh, how? Yeah, it's good. It's normal.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So you don't have work today?
I have a work and I'm in the office for today now. And yeah, but I I take this class during my lunch break.
Oh, you're on a lunch break.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, as always, you're very dedicated to really, you know, do your lesson. So even on your lunch break, you
Uh,
still do.
yes. It's because
You still
yeah
take your
today
lesson.
yeah today after work I have the how can I say meet up with my friends.
Okay.
So I don't have enough time to take the class after work today. So yeah,
Mhm. Wow. I hope you enjoy it later. Do you actually celebrate Holy Week?
Holy Week. What is Holy Week?
It's actually a tradition here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Tradition wherein it's like 2 days vacation,
2 days
like
vacation.
Thursday, yeah,
Oh.
this coming Thursday and Friday. Thursday, Friday, it's Holy Week. It means, oh, it's actually more of spiritual tradition, especially
Mm-hmm.
for Christians, wherein the God, Jesus Christ, actually died on the cross. So that's where,
Every Thursday and Friday. Yeah.
just this April,
This week.
April, yeah, this week, Holy Week. It's a
Oh.
big, it's actually a very
Mm.
big event here in the
Oh.
Philippines. Yeah,
I have never heard that event in Japan.
yeah. I realized that because you actually don't have religion in Japan, right?
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't have any religion, specific religion.
yeah, that's what I hear from my students.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at least next time you will remember or you hear about Holy Week, you would actually remember me as
Okay.
I shared it to you. Right? Oh yeah, I heard it from teacher AA or from AA, something like that.
Mm.
All right, so thank you for for listening to what I shared. Anyway, Koki,
Mm-hmm.
um, what's actually the title of the daily news that you choose for today's lesson?
The
Can you read it?
title, yeah, the title is "What Makes This Hot Spring Town Loved by Young People."
Wow. Okay. All right. So again, reminder in my class, it's okay to make mistakes. So please feel free to talk, Koki. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Right. So before we go to the article, let's
Mm-hmm.
study the words and phrases. Please repeat after me once. First word, hotspot.
Hotspot.
That cafe became a hotspot for students.
That cafe became a hotspot for students.
Okay, it means a place where there is a lot of activity. Okay, next, surpass.
Surpass.
She wants to surpass her old score.
She wants to surpass her old score.
Surpass means to do or be better. Okay,
Okay.
next, renaissance.
Renaissance.
The style had a fashion renaissance.
The style had a fashion renaissance.
Okay, so it means a situation when something becomes popular again.
Mm.
All right, next, revitalize.
Revitalize.
New shops will revitalize the town.
New shops will revitalize a town.
Okay, revitalize means to become healthy again. All right,
Okay.
next, blueprint.
Blueprint.
This report gives a blueprint for fixing the problem.
This report gives a blueprint for fixing the problem.
Okay, blueprint means a complete plan that explains how to do. All right, so that's just it. Those are the 5 words that we learned today.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is to send each word and please read Read it for me, okay? First word.
Okay. First word, hotspot.
Good. Next.
Next, surpass.
Surpass.
Yeah.
Alright. This one.
Renaissance.
Very good. Next.
Revitalize.
Very good. Next.
Blueprint.
Okay. So can you give me the word which means to do better or be better?
To do better. Okay. Surpass.
Yes. Good job. All right. So I think you just. Let's go to page 2, comprehension, listening focus. So again, I will check the questions that you will have to answer later. Please look at the questions as I read them twice.
Mhm.
First question, why is Atami unlike other Japanese tourist hotspots? Why is Atami unlike other Japanese tourist hotspots? Number 2, when did Atami's local government launch a campaign to rebrand the town's image? When did Atami's local government launch a campaign to rebrand the town's image? And the last question, what might Atami's success serve as a blueprint for? What might Atami's success serve as a blueprint for? Let's find out the answer. I'll play the audio for you.
What makes this hot spring town loved by young people? Atami is a coastal hot spring town in Japan. Unlike other Japanese tourist hotspots, it does not depend on overseas visitors. The destination has seen remarkable growth in popularity, with the number of overnight stays surpassing 3 million for the first time in 5 years. While many destinations across Japan deal with the consequences of over-tourism, Atami remains an exception. Only 3.2% of total overnight stays consist of foreign tourists. Instead, the town's renaissance is fueled by Japanese women in their 20s and 30s. Atami's local government launched a campaign in 2013 to rebrand the town's image. Instead of advertising itself as a hot spring town, it highlighted its beautiful shops, flowers, and ocean views. As a result, Atami became a much more attractive destination for youthful visitors. To build a stable budget, Atami introduced an accommodation tax in April. Visitors now pay 200 yen per person each night of their stay. City officials are exploring ways to use the funds to enhance the town's transportation and nighttime economy. By shifting its focus from older domestic visitors to a younger demographic, Atami has revitalized itself without suffering the undesirable effects of mass international tourists. Its success may serve as a blueprint for other regional cities seeking to thrive in the modern tourism landscape.
Please let me listen again.
Sorry, you want to play again?
Yes. Yeah.
What makes this hot spring town loved by young people? Atami is a coastal hot spring town in Japan. Unlike other Japanese tourist hotspots, it does not depend on overseas visitors. The destination has seen remarkable growth in popularity, with the number of overnight stays surpassing 3 million for the first time in 5 years. While many destinations across Japan deal with the consequences of over-tourism, Atami remains an exception. Only 3.2% of total overnight stays consist of foreign tourists. Instead, the town's renaissance is fueled by Japanese women in their 20s and 30s. Atami's local government launched a campaign in 2013 to rebrand the town's image. Instead of advertising itself as a hot spring town, it highlighted its beautiful shops, flowers, and ocean views. As a result, Atami became a much more attractive destination for youthful visitors. To build a stable budget, Atami introduced an accommodation tax in April. Visitors now pay 200 yen per person each night of their stay. City officials are exploring ways to use the funds to enhance the town's transportation and nighttime economy. By shifting its focus from older domestic visitors to a younger demographic, Atami has revitalized itself without suffering the undesirable effects of mass international tourists. Its success may serve as a blueprint for other regional cities seeking to thrive in the modern tourism landscape.
Okay.
All right. First question, why is Atami unlike other Japanese tourist hotspots?
It is unlike other Japanese tourist hotspots because it doesn't depend on foreign visitors.
Yes, all right. Next. Okay, question number 2. When did Atami's local government launch a campaign to rebrand the town's image?
It launched a campaign in 2013.
Yes, 2013, to rebrand the town's image. And the last question. What might Atami's success serve as a blueprint for?
It might serve as a blueprint for other regional cities seeking to thrive in the modern tourism landscape.
Okay, perfect. So you got 3 out of 3. All right. Okay, now let's go to read out. Okay, page 3.
Okay.
As we know the article, I will type some of the words in the chat box if there are words that we need to practice. You can start whenever you're ready.
What makes this hot spring town loved by young people? Atami is a coastal hotspot, a hot spring town in Japan. Unlike other Japanese tourist hotspots, it does not depend on overseas visitors. The destination has seen remarkable growth in popularity, with the number of overnight stays surpassing 3 million for the first time in 5 years. While many destinations across Japan deal with the consequences of over-tourism, Atami remains an exception. Only 3.2% of total overnight stays consist of foreign tourists. Instead, the town's rena- renaissance,
Renaissance.
renaissance is fueled by Japanese women in their 20s and 30s. Atami's local government launched a campaign in 2013 to rebrand the town's image. Instead of advertising itself as a hot spring town, it highlighted its beautiful shops, flowers, and ocean views. As a result, Atami became a much more attractive destination for youthful visitors. To build a stable budget, Atami introduced an accommodation tax in April. Visitors now pay 200 yen per person each night of their stay. City officials are exploring ways to use the funds to enhance the town's transportation and nighttime economy. By shifting its focus from older domestic visitors to a younger demographic, Atami has revitalized itself without suffering in the undesirable effects of mass international tourists. Its success may serve as a blueprint for other regional cities seeking to thrive in the modern tourism landscape.
Okay, good job because you pronounced this on some of the words. I will send it in the chat box and please repeat after me twice.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the first word, renaissance.
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 Okay, next, demographic.
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 Okay, cool. That's just it. Let's go to discussion, all right?
Yes.
For the discussion, Toki, I will just read each question. You can answer freely, or you can also open the answer key to have a better idea of how to answer the question. Again, in my class, it's okay to make mistakes. Feel free to share your ideas.
Yes.
Number 1, would you like to visit Atami? Why or why not?
Yes, I'd like to. But I have ever been to there before. I have never been there before. So I stayed inns, which provides me with good hot spring, and so I really enjoy the stay in the inn because I can enjoy some local foods, local seafoods. This area is, like this article says, coastal areas famous for
Yeah,
its
coastal
so
area.
yeah, coastal area. So it's famous for its seafood,
Mhm.
and yeah, I like staying in those cozy places where I can relax myself
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
compared to other modern cities or like that because I live in Tokyo now, so it's very busy town, busy city. So yeah, I need sometimes I need that time to be apart from those
Mm-hmm.
busy
Yeah.
ambience.
Wow. You actually describe it cool. All right. I like your description of Atami because you said it's near the coastal area. So I
Yes.
can imagine that it's near a body of water, and then you said there are a lot of seafood.
Mm-hmm.
So I could imagine that you really enjoyed eating the food there
Yes.
because
Yes. Mm.
seafoods are actually
Yeah,
foods,
fresh.
right?
Mm.
And you said it's very cozy, so it's actually very relaxing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Comfortable, something like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so I like your actually answer for number one because you use adjectives.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so good job, keep it up. So I will also put the sample answer in the chat box. You can just read this after this lesson.
Okay.
Number two, would you rather visit a popular, the unpopular tourist destination? Why is that your preference?
Mm. In my opinion, I prefer to visit a popular destination mm, as as an experience because I will I want to figure out why this area is so popular among people and so yeah I don't like to visit cities like uh, too crowded or too packed with people from overseas because hmm, every facilities, every shops, every restaurants or uh, I need to wait a lot of time, wait for a lot of time, a long time to eat something or enjoy activities or something like that. So I dislike the situation. So yeah, I would prefer to visit the popular areas, but it should be not so crowded or not so
Mm-hmm.
highly crowded.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, you wanted to visit popular, but you still consider if there are a lot of people or
Mm,
tourists in that destination, right?
yes, for example, Kyoto. Kyoto is famous and very good, uh, a good area to visit and enjoyable areas. But yeah, so like you know, so Kyoto has a problem with over tourism.
Mm.
Yeah, so I avoid those areas.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah. Sometimes instead of instead of enjoying being with foreigners, if there are a lot of them, it can sometimes bring like hassle, right,
Mm-hmm.
or discomfort to us.
Yeah.
Well, I know how you feel. Okay. All right. I also sent the sample answer. You can check that after the lesson. Number three, do you believe that over tourism is a problem? Since you mentioned about over tourism, do you think it's a problem? Why or
mm,
why not?
yes, I do, but uh, actually, honestly, I have never seen those situations like actual over tourism in person. So because like I said, I avoid visiting those kind of
Mm-hmm.
areas.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, but hmm, given that given the recent news from the TV shows or newspapers,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the situation is severe, more
Yeah,
severe than I expected. So,
exactly.
hmm, But at the flip side of that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so tourists, tourists, tourists bring us some
Mm-hmm.
occasions to thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I might enjoy the conversation with tourists
Mm-hmm.
using English, and that makes me some opportunities to use English. Yeah, so they will like so. And actually, so I'm living in the city which is very near to the area famous
Mm-hmm.
for popular among tourists. So yeah, sometimes I have conversation with them
Mm-hmm.
while walking my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
Mm. So it's like you're actually having fun talking with the foreigners because you can also like improve your communication skills, right?
Yes, yes.
Cool. All right. Thanks for sharing that. Number four, would you like to be a member of your city's government? Why do you feel this way?
Um, I don't think so. Yeah, because I know the so I know the salary of the uh,
Mhm.
cities. Uh, I know the salary of the city's officials,
Mhm.
and so it is banned to have the side jobs, side work
Mhm.
while working as so official workers.
Mhm.
So yeah, I can't. I want to work more freely, and I dislike being regulated by the organization.
Okay. So you want to actually like at least not be tied to the commitments, especially they're not
Yeah.
actually allowing you to have side jobs and
Mm-hmm.
anything like that. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. So that's how actually like government official or government employees should be in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know, Koki. Thank you for sharing. Number five, do you think that cities should tax their visitors? What could be good or bad about it?
I don't think so because yeah, it's difficult to distinguish the whether one person is visitor or yeah, citizen.
Mm.
So even if we cannot provide some IDs or yeah, so if I cannot, so every time I have to hold some informations that
Mm-hmm.
identify that I am the citizen of this town or
Mm-mm. Yeah.
yeah, so it's annoying. And so if I
No.
forget to bring the some ID cards or some informations with me, um, I need to pay more than so normal. Yeah, it's
That's what you
unacceptable for
said.
me.
It's, yeah. Mhm. Okay, I know what you mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you were on their shoes, you would actually be annoyed if
Mm-hmm.
someone would like, keep on checking you, right? Almost all the time. So it's like you won't enjoy the place or the travel if that's the case.
Mm.
All right, thanks for sharing. I love their answer. And number six, would you prefer to have an older tourist demographic in your city? Please support your answer.
Mm. I don't think so. Hmm. Yeah, this question is a little bit difficult. Yeah, but
Mhm. It
so
is, it
yeah,
is.
my city is in Tokyo, so it's like I said, this city is busier for too busy for or too noisy for elderly people. So yeah, they cannot enjoy the ambience in my city.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
of course. Because yeah, and there shouldn't be any like it should be fair for everyone.
Yeah, should be fair. And actually, so there are a lot of people, yeah, not
Mm.
only elderly, but also
Yes.
young and foreigners, yeah,
Ah,
every types of people.
there shouldn't be any discrimination. Okay, thank you so much for today, Koki. I hope you enjoy your lunch out or night out with your friend there.
Thank you.
Bye.